There is a new poll of Ohio voters done by the right-leaning Rasmussen reports, which has Donald Trump losing by 4 points to Joe Biden, 49 to 45. And this is a really important poll for a few different reasons. First of all is Ohio. Ohio is of such importance to Republicans. And in fact, a Republican presidential candidate has not won the Electoral College without winning Ohio, dating back decades. You have to go at least to the 70s. And I didn't go back any further than that. So Republicans need Ohio historically in order to win. Even more so than I would even say Florida. Ohio is one of those states where if Trump does not win Ohio, it could be a very, very bad election for Donald Trump. This is also an important poll because it's a Rasmussen poll, and Rasmussen polls tend to lean right. If even a Rasmussen poll says Trump is losing Ohio by 4, that could also be very bad for Trump. However, you might say this is only one poll. Donald Trump certainly is still winning Ohio overall, right? Not so fast. In fact, in the Real Clear Politics average of recent polling, Joe Biden is up by 2.4 on average right now in Ohio. That includes an Ohio Media Collaborative poll from 6 weeks ago, which had Joe Biden winning. There's a poll between that one and the Rasmussen poll, which has Donald Trump up by 1. So it is certainly true that there's not as much polling data out of Ohio as there is from some other states. It is absolutely a fact that we should not get cocky or arrogant in any way. But this is much like, when we look at Donald Trump being up by only 2 in Texas, according to the recent Dallas Morning News poll. When you look at the numbers out of places like Arizona, these are signals about how the election could go if we vote. That's all it is. When I see a poll, I see it as an opportunity. And it actually would make a lot of sense if Ohio went to Joe Biden. It would make sense because Ohio has been absolutely ravaged by Donald Trump's tariffs on China, which I know you all understand this. Trump doesn't seem to. When you place tariffs on Chinese products, American businesses importing those products pay the tariffs. It's not the Chinese who pay the tariffs. When you're in manufacturing, when you're in farming and you're dealing with counter tariffs from China, Ohio is a place that would be very much affected by Donald Trump's disastrous trade policy. The point here is every state has to be involved. We're going to deal with this in today's voicemail. In fact, I'm continuing to experience worry that some people aren't getting the importance of every state being involved here. But think about it this way. If Donald Trump is really up by only 2 in Texas, make him fight for the win. Make him spend money in Texas that he won't have other places. We talked yesterday about how Donald Trump has already spent 73% of the $1.1 billion that he's raised since the start of 2019. Trump is in a cash crunch. Trump is struggling to continue running ads in all of the states in which he should be running ads. Make him spend money to defend Texas. If Florida is tied, or Biden's up a little in Florida, or Trump is up a little in Florida, the point is Florida is in play, and any money that Trump spends in Florida is money he cannot spend in Ohio. That's good for Joe Biden. The whole point here is we have to run up the score in every state while simultaneously keeping the pressure up so Trump actually has to fight for states that in past elections Republicans didn't have to put any money into. That would have been easy wins for Republicans. That's the way to do it. One other great example of this is Arizona. Arizona has been a red state for a long time. And in presidential elections. And on average, Joe Biden is currently winning by 5, including winning by 9 in Arizona in a recent Fox News poll. Martha McSally, the Republican incumbent senator in Arizona, is down by as much as 17 to Democratic Senate challenger Mark Kelly. It tells us nothing other than the state is in play and it's worth fighting for, if only to make Donald Trump himself have to fight for it. That in itself helps Joe Biden. Let's keep it going. We're down to just 7+ weeks remaining here. We're going to keep the pressure up. We need you to keep the pressure up as well. If you love feeding your intellectual curiosity, but you're always struggling to find the time, check out one of my all-time favorite apps called Blinkist. Blinkist lets you consume an entire book on your way home from work. They take thousands of popular nonfiction books, condense each one into text or audio that you can get through in just 15 minutes, and you get all of the important core ideas and information from that book. It's perfect if you don't have enough time to do all the reading you want to do, or if you just want to sample a book before you buy the entire thing. I recently read A Brief History of Time, of course, by the great Stephen Hawking. This is a book that I have been aware of for so long, and other things got in the way, and it was fantastic to check it out on Blinkist. Blinkist has books on politics, philosophy, science. They have 27 different nonfiction categories, and a subscription is only about $8 a month, and you get the entire library. But you can try it totally free and get 25% off a subscription when you go to Blinkist.com/Pakman. I've put the link right underneath this video.